girl Via. Ang weird! Okay, girl, memory mo. Yes! Ano ba?
Sushi bake, sis.
Sushi bake?
Saan yung bake?
Sushi. Hindi ba pareho yun? One of their... We have... Hala, girl! Paano po ba maging vlogger? Hola, it's your girl Via. So as you guys have probably seen on the title below, and here in front of me, we are going to have a get to know me Q&A mukbang for today. Before anything else, I would like to thank our very kind and generous sponsors for today's mukbang. As you can see, ang dami po talagang nagbigay. Thank you guys so much. Let me tell you guys a bit about all the businesses that sent over some food and drinks for today's mukbang. So first, I'm pretty sure most of us, if not all of us, have tried and heard about sushi bake over this quarantine. So we have that today from Baked Sushi by MC. Look at this, guys. Medyo malayo yung camera, but look at that! Okay, so here we have, nanginginig-ginig pa. We have cheese, we have the spicy one, and then we have the truffle. I was actually able to order from them na before. That's why I know they're really good. Guys, I haven't really tried a lot of sushi bake, but out of all the ones that I've tried, they're the best for me. Like, the ratio of their salmon, like kani, all of those stuff, to the rice, it's like 3-to-1. So you really get your money's worth. It's super good. The one that I got before was their special salmon. And guys, hindi lang siya shredded salmon. It has like chunks of salmon. So they have two sizes. They have 8x4, which is good for 2 to 3 people. And then they have 8x8, which is what I have today, which is good for 4 to 6 people. You can check their prices on their Instagram. By the way, I will be putting all the Instagram links of all the businesses that I will be featuring on the details down below. So you guys can check them out and order from them if you want to. Anyway, what's next? Okay. For this next one, I'm pretty sure not a lot of us have tried this one. We have here the baked taco rice from the Bake Line. So cute, oh, look. I have here the sampler size, but they actually have 3 sizes. They have the mini, they have the regular, and the family size. Yes, the memories ko yun. The people behind the Bake Line told me that this is actually the first in the country, you know, this baked taco rice, and I am really grateful to be one of the people who gets to try them. So as you can see, there's a layer of cheese on top, and then under that, there is a layer of flavorful beef, homemade cheese sauce. I love cheese. Homemade garlic sauce, all on top of a bed of jasmine rice. And every order comes with a side of romaine lettuce. Yum! So the mini is good for 1 to 2 packs. And it's 390 pesos. The regular is good for 3 to 4 packs, and it's 700 pesos. And lastly, their party size is good for 7 to 9 packs, and it's 1,300 pesos. By the way, guys, the people behind the Bake Line are so sweet. I had such a smooth transaction with them, and I hope you guys could support them. What's next? Okay, so again, let's go with Tapa the World. So they sent us different variants of their tapa. So today we have their single-sized original tapa. We have their single-sized spicy tapa, and we have their tapsilog. I mean, who doesn't love tapsilog, right? Their single-sized tapas, guys, are actually good for 2 to 3 packs, and it's for 234 pesos. Aside from the single servings, they actually have a bigger size, which is their family size tapas, and that's good for 5 to 6 packs. That's for 470 pesos. So when you guys order from them, you can actually have it either frozen or cooked depending on what you want. And they also do bulk orders. So go check them out, guys. Next, we have a classic favorite. We have lasagna from 4layers.ph. This one, well, they're called 4 layers because their lasagna has 4 layers of goodness. Look at this. Look at that. They have 2 sizes. They have this, which is the sharing size, and they have a bigger one, which is the family tray. So the sharing size is good for 2 to 3 people, while the family tray is good for 4 to 6 packs. Yes, let's dig into that later. They had a note with it. Hi Via, hope you enjoy our 4-layered lasagna. Good luck with your vlog. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, for our pizzas for today, it's actually from a friend. He's in the process pa lang of building his business, so I can't really promote it to you guys yet. But look at these, guys. I think this is bacon with pepperoni and some beef. Look at that. It's so good. Oh my god, I love bacon. And then this one is pepperoni with olives, with black olives. I love olives. I actually got to try my friend's pizzas na before, and it was really good. So I'm very excited for him to officialize his business so we can all try and enjoy his creations. He also threw in dessert for us today, so we have the choco banana loaf here. It looks so good, it looks so moist. Guys, this is something I'm very excited to try, and they were very generous actually. So for dessert, we have blueberry cheesecake and chocolate dream cake from kellys.ph. Guys, I originally just wanted their blueberry cheesecake, but they were so generous and they gave us their chocolate dream cake, which by the way is one of their best sellers. So they have different kinds of cakes, not just the ones here with me. So they also have triple chocolate cake for $3.49, the chocolate dream cake, which is $3.99, and then classic New York cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, and Oreo cheesecake with white chocolate ganache, all for $6.99 each. I'm not big on sweets, but they look so good and I'm so excited to try them. For our drinks, we have coffee, tea, or me. Shut up. So we have coffee and tea from the neighborhood coffee. So literally they are situated from a small neighborhood all the way from Cainta. Guys, I am a South girl and they sent us all the way from Cainta. They're so nice. Thank you so much for sending us your goods. Buti na lang, nag-Lola Remedios ako. Sabi. The only product that they offer that we don't have right now is their black cold brew coffee. It's 300 ml for 110 pesos and they use 100% Arabica Brazilian blend coffee for that. That sounds amazing. Sucks that we can't try that today, but I'm pretty sure it's good. And we have here their white cold brew coffee. So this is for those who can't drink straight black coffee. It's 300 ml and it's 120 pesos. I'm excited to try this. This is their almond matcha latte and it's good for 140 pesos. Next, we have their cold brew teas, and these are actually what I'm going to drink for today's mukbang because I feel like it fits the food that we have. So they have 2 flavors. They have first the peach one, and they have raspberry as well. So their cold brew teas went through a slow and gentle process of brewing, giving it a smoother, sweeter, and more refined taste. Okay! Guys, grabe ang dami na, no? By the way, guys, the sushi bake, every order of sushi bake comes with packs of nori sheets. Let's get started! Woo! And disclaimer, guys, sa lahat ng times na pwedeng sumakit yung wisdom teeth ko, ngayong week niya pa talaga napiling sumakit, ano? So, I would have to take it easy with our mukbang today. But don't worry, I have my friends with me. Again, my very supportive friends. I have Thea and Liza helping me today. Kakain sila with me. And they will be asking me actually the questions.
Hi, my mate. Hello.
Ano? Hi, Ma, I made it. Okay, let's go. Let's start. Medyo madami-dami to. Actually, guys, I was kind of nervous with doing this kasi I'm not sure if people were gonna be giving me questions to answer. But my friends came through. Thank you, friends, for the questions. Let's start with the basic questions.
Sophia, what is your full name?
It's Victoria Isabel Gonzalez.
How old are you?
How old are you now? I'm 25. Very young. I stopped counting when I turned 23. Joke lang.
What's your height, sis?
Okay, so I'm 5'3", but then when I say that to some of my friends, they're like, sure ka, 5'3 ka lang. But when I say I'm 5'4", they're like, sure ka, 5'4 ka? I'm like, anong gusto? Ano? 5'3 and a half. Masaya na kayo?
What was your school and your course?
I graduated from DLSU-D. Di ba to? Pagkalabasan. I took up communications, majoring in public relations.
Siblings, sis, siblings.
I have 3 siblings. Ano ba to? Kumain naman tayo.
Oo nga.
I have 3 siblings, so that makes 4 of us. I'm the bunso. I won't really be sharing details about them now kasi that's their privacy. So, yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Okay, go. Kumain na kayo. Medyo mahaba-haba itong
Slash
answer ko.
cuisine.
Yeah, okay.
Food
So,
is
I would have to give an extensive answer for this one. Because as you guys can see, I am a foodie. It may not look like it, but I love food. So, I don't have just one favorite. I have 3 or 4 favorite cuisines. What do you want?
I want pizza.
My top one is Japanese food. I love sushi or anything with salmon. My second is Filipino food, of course. So under Filipino food, I have 4 favorite foods. So sinigang, kare-kare, sisig, and dinuguan. Favorites. Kayo guys, what are your favorite Filipino?
Sinigang.
Sobrang sinigang!
Yeah.
At, uy!
Beef tapa.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Sabi yung Jeremy.
And bulgogi. I love bulgogi.
Filipino ba yun? So, Japanese, Filipino. For the third one, actually Thai sila. I love Italian and Korean. Korean because I love samgyeopsal. I love Italian food because pizza. Speaking of pizza, guys, so I have different favorite comfort foods pa. So I love pizza, French fries. I love popcorn, white cheddar from Taters, extra powder, extra butter. So I'm not a big sweet person, but the sweets that I do like are milk tea and ice cream. I won't get into the flavors anymore because tatagal pa tayo. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm just gonna dig in first because nagugutom na rin ako. It's 3:51 and I haven't eaten yet. I think this is our first meal of the day. My friends are eating the pizza first and they like it. Dali, pakita kayo kung gusto niyo mag-review. Kaya ba? Sarap.
The best.
Sarap, guys. Go friend!
Hindi mo sa friend mo. Benta niyo.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think
What's his name?
retailing.
What's his name?
I think he's retailing it for 400, something like that. Anyway,
Not
I'm
bad.
diba? Tsaka ano siya custom made.
Yes.
Grabe, ang laki talaga nito. Ay, laki ng sushi, babe. Wait lang patay, ha?
Sasabihin ko sana, pengi ako, bobo. Lalaki mo na pala sa nori. Ang ginagawa ka dyan, kain nun.
Ako na kayo humbo. Kasi dala. Gets ko na ngayon guys yung sinasabi nila na mahirap magsalita, mag-vlog while eating or while doing anything else really. You know, those makeup artists who do their makeup while talking. It's not a joke. Sarap! Guys, I really recommend Baked Sushi by MC. Actually, the reason why I discovered them was because of Kosh. Thanks, Kosh. Galing.
Truffle.
Go. Okay, so I tried the cheesy kani. I think this is kani. Parang wala akong na-taste na salmon. But it's good. Thea got the... Yung reaction ni Thea! No, tell us. Thea tried the truffle one. Kamusta, Thea?
Nakakain ako, sarap.
Sobrang sarap talaga. Oh, and now, Liza's about to try the spicy kani one.
Dude, look at, diba? Tingnan niyo yung
Guys,
ratio
yung lasa niya, as in sobrang, oh gosh.
Ano? Maangang.
Maangang.
Super.
Pero masarap.
Buta na lang din ka talaga.
Kasi I'm not a, ayan, not so fun fact, I'm not a big fan of spicy food. Weak sauce ako.
I love spicy na
Guys, yung next question sa kanya is, do you like spicy or sweet?
As I mentioned a while ago, I'm not really big on sweets. The only sweets I really love are milk tea and ice cream.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Well, my friends would say that I'm an extrovert. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Well, I am naman, but you know, this quarantine actually made me feel or made me experience more of my introverted side. Kasi I realized na I get drained when I'm in big crowds. Kasi I feel like I need to be in an entertaining mood. I feel like there's this level of energy that I have to keep up. So, kaya po to, di ba? So it gets tiring and eventually I would have to go to my own corner and recharge. But yeah, I love being around people, especially my friends and my loved ones. Sarap. I'm really an ambivert. It really depends on the people we're with, no?
Oh, open ka pa isa.
Ang sarap yung pagka-spicy niya, hindi siya OA na. May enjoy mo pa rin.
Gusto ko yung binabalik talaga nila sa akin. Thank you. Solid yung truffle, guys. It gives another layer of flavor. Wow! Food critical, girl. Sarap. Okay, let's try. Guys, what do you think I should try first? The raspberry one or the peach one? Raspberry wins.
Uy guys, masarap yung tapa.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Which one did you try? Try mo
I'm
both.
guessing this is the original.
Yeah. Hindi spicy.
Solid. Hindi siya makunat. Yun yung
Hindi.
idea ko eh.
Hindi siya makunat. But, yeah. If you like spicy tapa, it's spicy. Sweet.
It's more on the sweet side. I
Sis,
think.
what's your favorite sport?
Actually, I don't play sports anymore. I used to when I was younger. Short story. So when I was younger, I used to play volleyball. I wasn't really good at it. Liza here was one of my playmates in volleyball. So, ayun, I wasn't really that good at it, but a lot of my friends play it and almost all my siblings play it. So, ayun, naglaro na rin ako. Surprisingly, I tried out for the varsity team in my high school and I got in. I was only a part of it for a week and then I quit because of my very supportive mom. The joke. She was only concerned kasi I was, thank you, Thea. I was a transfer student back then, which meant that I was on probation. You know, I had to be careful with my grades and she was scared that I won't be able to balance both, you know, my studies and sports, being in varsity. So, natakot ako and then nag-quit ako after a week. So, yeah. I used to like to play badminton. It's the next question.
Frustrated dreams.
Frustrated dreams. Okay. To clarify, guys, wait lang.
Sarap ng spicy. Pero hindi siya ganun.
Talaga.
So, spicy ngayon.
Hindi siya ganun ka-angang.
Uy!
Sakto lang.
Guys, it's so good. Ang sarap.
Zoom in mo yun mamaya sa pag-edit.
Zoom. Hello.
Feeling ko panalo pa yan lalo pag may ice. Diba? Asking for validation. Good job, Neighborhood Coffee! Good job on your cold brew tea. Oh, ang ganda daw ng branding nyo. That's a big thing coming from my designer friend. So yun, to clarify guys, frustrated dreams means you know, the dreams you had as a kid or growing up, and something that you'd still like to pursue if given a chance. My frustrated dreams, I have 3 in mind. I really I still want to, be in theater because I like to sing and dance. I know this guy. Wow, I know this guy. Who's kayo, girl? Si Reb. Ang huling LB mo had 2 runs. So he was the Hector for the first run. And he really interacts kasi with his followers and his supporters online. He would always say to those who still want to pursue theater at an older age, like me, I'm 25, to still go for it, to still try it, because you never know. And I love musicals, so I just go watch plays when I can. And I feel like, what you pay when you watch plays or musicals, it's super worth it. For the live performances, sobrang galing. Second one, I love kasi growing up, guys, I used to love watching kung fu films, like Kung Fu Hustle, Ip Man, anything Jackie Chan. Actually, to be specific, I wanted to learn wushu. It's this form of martial arts with the sword. Super badass. Parang I find it as a form of self-defense then, if ever. So, I really wanted to learn. And I still want to learn, if ever given the opportunity. Watching pros do kung fu, it just amazes me. And lastly, this one naman, I only felt strongly about this in the recent years, because of my love for food. I kind of want to be a chef. Di ka ako magaling magluto, guys, eh. So, but yeah, I will talk about this in detail later, my passion for food. Nox, my passion for food.
Favorite music genre?
Music? Like with food, I also don't have just one favorite song or one favorite type of music. Because I love music. I love R&B. They know this, like 90s and early 2000s R&B. It's just such a, right? It's such an OG. Parang gusto mo mag-chill, R&B. Gusto mong good vibes, R&B. You wanna get in your feels, R&B.
Such a vibe.
Right? On the top of my head, I love, as I've mentioned kanina, theater songs, and worship songs. I love theater and worship songs. Parang tie sila sa akin. I love hip-hop. I'm not very updated with, all the music artists I know I should try to be. But yeah, mahina ako sa title and sa artists. But when I hear a song, it really sticks with me. So, and indie, and I don't actually know what you call the other types of genres under indie. I don't want to say it kasi I might be wrong. I don't wanna offend anyone. Mag-slow down na yung princess.
Look at that.
Solid! Pakita natin. Guys, look at this. So, Thea started eating the lasagna na. Look at those layers!
Sarap.
Yum! Ay, by the way, they did say they're like a Filipino type of lasagna. Which I'm guessing more on the sweet side, no?
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I was able to tell because of the smell.
Yeah.
You can tell when it's a Filipino pasta. Alam mo yung medyo amoy ng Jollibee.
Oo.
Diba?
Oh,
Solid! Solid!
Sarap.
And guys,
Favorite movie genre? Movie naman.
baka ma-assure kayo sa akin kasi I keep saying wala akong favorite, pero totoo kasi. Why would you stick to one? Wow. Joke lang. Stick to one in terms of relationships, okay? But with everything else, why would you stick to one if you have the options?
Ganun ka, no? Why would you
stick to one? Yeah, I really love films, especially those that have plots that resonate with me. Ay, nako. Actually, not even. It doesn't have to resonate with me, but if it was well executed, I just appreciate it so much. My top 3 are horror or thriller. I love comedy, feel-good movies. And of course, I'll admit, rom-coms. Who doesn't love a good chick flick, right? Sarap ng pizza! Sarap yan!
What's your religion? Or beliefs?
Nagustuhan siya ni Tay. I'm actually
Lasagna.
try ko rin yan next.
I'm a fan of lasagna.
Yeah, ako din. Super actually. Okay, sorry, what's okay? My religion / beliefs. Okay. Technically, I am a Roman Catholic. But, to be transparent, I'm not really like a hardcore Catholic. Parang, I don't really do the rosary anymore. Or I don't really kiss the statues in church. But I would, out of respect if it's part of like a program in church that I attend or something. I'm still open to it naman, but it's not something that I constantly practice. Solid.
Nasa kayo may butter siya.
Diba?
Sarap.
Sabi mo, dito.
Sobrang na-feel ko yung buttery niya. Tapos yung sauce, masarap. Medyo sweet niya.
So again, ayun, I feel like when it comes to your faith, your religion, or your beliefs, what really matters is your personal relationship with your God. Because at the end of the day, you can be doing all of these things. Hindi ko alam kung gumagano kayo because of the food or to what I'm saying. Nice! At the end of the day, you could be going to church every Sunday or doing these holy things. Pero if you're not really trying to be a better person or you're not trying to practice like your moral values, then what is it all for, diba? I don't have anything against like other religion. We actually have what some people might say as Christian practices. Like we do praise and worship. And it's something that we really enjoy. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
City life or province life?
Another thing you have to know about me, I love the beach. With my co-beach lovers here.
Dagat is life.
Dagat is life. So, I would really want to retire where it's more peaceful or where there's like a slower pace of life, without the hustle and bustle of the city. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't hate naman the city life. I just prefer the island life. And can you imagine waking up in the morning with the sound of the waves crashing in front of you? Diba? So, yeah, that's what we're aiming for in life.
Travel destiny.
Okay, short story again. If you asked me 3 years ago where I would like to go, like what other country I'd like to go to, I would have told you wala actually. Kasi before I had like a different perspective. I wanted to prioritize going to most of the provinces first here in the Philippines. Because yun nga, I love the beach and we have some of the best beaches. So I didn't really feel the need to go out of the country. But that changed last year. Actually 2 years ago. But yeah, last year kasi was the first time lang that I've been out of the country, and my first time was in Japan. I feel so blessed na that was my first time because Japan is so beautiful. Sobrang ganda! Like, diba, I was saying na I'm not a city life person, pero Osaka was, not really as busy as Tokyo, but, it was very much a city life. I was still able to appreciate it. People were so polite. The culture was so rich. Everything was so beautiful. It felt so clean. Alam niya? Oh my God.
Sana all clean. Sorry. The best.
40 years, good job! Sarap! It has a perfect mix of the cheese and the meaty sauce. And hindi nakakauma yung pagkatamis niya. No? And then I also went to Hong Kong and China after, in the same year. And I also had a good experience. I feel like, that allowed me to widen my horizons, to be more open to things, basically. So yeah, I would love to go back to Japan, Korea, Spain. Actually, not even Europe. My thing with Europe, I feel like it's a place that you go to when you're a tita na, when you're very financially stable. Parang ano ka lang, shopping ka lang with your amigas, you know, enjoying gelato on the side. Oh, and Mexico! Parang Central America, yung mga ano, Latino, you know, culture. I love that.
Spain culture, lalayo ka kasi.
Andito na pala. Pinolonize nga pala tayo ng 300 years. Yung pangalan ko, diba?
Gonzales.
Very.
Priority ko pa rin naman makapunta ng mga beaches around the Philippines. And some of my most favorite beaches here are, of course, Siargao and Palawan. They agree. They're all like, I also want to go to Siquijor, Calaguas, Caramuan. Feeling ko yun yung mga underrated. Pero like, guys, have you seen pictures of Calaguas and Caramuan? Mga white beaches with like crystal blue waters.
Sa
Solid.
Caramuan nag-shoot yung Survivor.
Ayun daw. Sa Caramuan nag-shoot yung Survivor. So, you could tell it's world class.
Do you like staying in or going out? Yay!
TBH, I love going out. That's why, you know, quarantine has been a real challenge for me. Kasi nga, I'm more of an extrovert. I love being around people, especially people I love. Pero I do enjoy, you know, sometimes na parang to just stay in and like sleep all day. But yeah, I prefer going out. Hindi naman laging walwal or whatever, party. Just, you know, being with friends. Hindi siya naniniwala. She's like, okay.
Fears.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have fear of heights, and here's the thing. Diba I said I'm more of an extrovert. But when you put me in front of an actual audience or like a crowd to like speak or I don't know, perform or basta, when you put me in front of an actual crowd, tumitiklop ako. Like, I get so... I have stage fright, I feel like. So, I think I prefer like smaller groups. The more serious one, I have a big fear of losing my loved ones. I mean, who doesn't, diba? Ewan ko, to be honest, I don't have much materially. So, I put so much importance to the people in my life. So, ayan, I'm just very scared to lose them. What do you want? Umutot na!